Evening folks, it's Handmade by Shirley. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. My subscriptions are still going up, which is brilliant. Thanks so much, and lovely to have everybody here. So it's a gorgeous sunny morning again here in Scotland, and I've got an appointment soon, but I had time just to come on and do a quick card. So I showed you this yesterday, so I got this from a new company called CraftAddictionUK, and I've cut it out so it's like a sort of postage stamp die cut, and then you get the single one if you want to use it on its own or with this particular cut as well, background cut. So I've cut that one out, and then I've cut 4 different panels, and I've got a base card of 5x7. And I'll probably cut this one down. So that's from CraftAddictionUK, which, as I say, is a new company. A lot of the stuff, if you go online, a lot of the stuff is actually sold out because Chris Stokes has been demonstrating it as well, and somebody called Susan Hardy on YouTube. So a lot of, obviously, their subscribers have gone to the website, and a lot of the stuff sold out. But if you do go and it's sold out, they will be restocking very soon. So because there was a couple of things else I wanted, but they were sold. So anyway, so I've decided what I'll do is I'll pop that onto, I might do it landscape, I might do it portrait, I'm not sure yet. And I'm going to use the Inkylicious Heron Lake stamp set for this card, and I'm going to be blending some oxide inks as well. Right, so I think we'll just get started. So I'm trying to think if I could put a background on this. Probably won't do that just now, but these will be the pieces that I'm going to ink onto. They're quite small, but I'll still be able to do it. So they're like 2 3/4 by 2, these rectangles. And that is my base. So there is obviously a great big bit around it. I might see if I've got a dark colour to put on at the background, and then we can pop these on. So we'll put that to the side, and we'll carry on, we'll concentrate on the stamping. So this has got 11 stamps in it, and it's the different heron stamps. There's 4 heron stamps, a flying one and a sort of smaller one, and lots of grasses and things. So first things first, I'm going to do a bit of blending, and yeah, just see what I can come up with. I'm just going to do it. So I'm using a mixture of colours. I don't know if we'll use them all, but I plan to. So I've got Broken China, Salvage Patina or Patina, whatever you want to pronounce it. I've got Picked Raspberry, I've got Ripe Persimmon, and I've got Dried Marigold as well. So let's do a bit of blending. So I've got, I'll use these, I'll use my Inkylicious brushes. I was going to use my old ones. I'll bring these Inkylicious ones over. So they are really good. I do like these blending brushes, and they're especially good on this card because this card that I now use, that I've come to like probably as the best for blending ink, is this pink Frog Super Smooth card. So let's just start with the, I'm trying to find a blue one. There is one here. So I try to keep them all in the same colour. So we'll do this one first, and I'm going to do Broken China. And it's only going to be a tiny bit on each one because it's so small, the bit. So just blending that in, and it does blend really nicely indeed. it just seems to glide across this card. I think they were made for each other type of thing, I would say anyway. I'm doing it across the way, but I'm thinking should have done it that way. Anyway, I've done it now. Done it now, so carry on. Alright. So I've got that one, and then I'm going to do quite a bright, the picked raspberry one now. Put that in there and find one that might take the pink raspberry. I think this is the sort of reddy one. That's fine. Pinky red. I think that's had right persimmon on it, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go across that a wee bit as well, just to kind of have a bit of the sort of make a purple colour, and then I'll go down with the picked raspberry, I should say, not pinked, picked, and then I'll go back in with the broken china because it's kind of got lost, hasn't it? So let's just get the broken china again. Better just blend that in a bit more. And then I can just do this a bit as well, just to blend it in. So that's one done. I'd say I'm quite happy with that, I think. Quite happy with those. So that's that one. Let's do Savage Patina. These on a bit. So I'm just trying to think. So actually, let's do the picked raspberry again at that corner. I'm going to turn them around that way. There we go. I'm going to go for this one, but I think I'm going to actually go for the yellow mustard seed. So we've got a yellow one here, so we're going to pop these over. I'll sort their containers out after. These are all quite vibrant colours, but I just wanted it to have a nice kind of vibrancy to the background. So you can see how that has mixed in with the picked raspberry and made a nice kind of orange colour. So just leave that like that. I'm quite happy with that. Right, so the other two. Let's do some, what else have we got that I've not used? Ripe persimmon. Let's use ripe persimmon. I've got a brush for that one. So put that there just now, and we're going to go in with ripe persimmon. I'm going to actually go this way for a change. That. There we go, and let's go for Savage Patina, I think, or will we do? Yeah, we've got blue in there already, so let's see if we've got a sort of lighter blue. Let's just go for this one. Some people seem to call it salvage patina. Other people seem to call it patina. I've heard a few folks saying patina, so I don't know what it is, but I've always called it patina. But it doesn't matter, I don't suppose. Really, does it? There we go. Now, put these lids on. And then for the last one, I'm going to do dried marigold. I haven't used yet, so let's use dried marigold. Might have to just use this one. Let's just wipe it off slightly. Go down to the bottom here, and go, and we will put another bit of what we put. So I'm just trying to look at the colour combos. I'm not sure I like that one. I might have to put something else over the top. I might put this one over the top here, and then see what I'll do with that orange one. So you get a nice kind of green mix in here as well as the blue. Just fine. These three I think look fine. I'm not sure about the orange here. I might have to put something over the top. Let me see. What could I put over? I could put picked raspberry or mustard seed. I think I'll just go for picked raspberry because I think that will cover it up. Just not keen on it. See what colour it makes. It might make it a different colour altogether. A sort of more kind of, I don't know. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's better. I like that better. Bring that down a bit. So that's all my inking done. Hope you liked it. And I'll put these away now. I'll put these over and I'll just wipe this bit here on a cloth. There we go. Wipe my hands a bit. Sort these in a minute. Just put them to the side. Right, so let's bring this back there, and we're going to just stamp on top of these now. So that one's got a bit of a bit on it there. Let's just try and cover that up. That's better. Right, so we go that way. I think that's fine. So let's just start. So I'm going to use to stamp out the, if I've got it on the desk, which I did have yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to use Twilight Versa Clair just to stamp these. So let's get some blocks. So this is a nice sort of the reeds. I think it's this one here. This one here I'm going to do first, and I'll just do it in all four, and then I can, it'll be easier. So I'm going to come into that bit slightly off there. That's nice. And this one here off. and just a bit on there as well. That's fine. So the next one I'm going to use is going to be so let me think. Right. There's that really thin, there's that thinner one. Right, let's see. Quite big. I think we need to do the smaller ones because they're quite small. So we'll pick him up with a smaller little block and just ink him there. Here we go. Quite pretty. And I'll do another one up here as well, just there. Oh, that one kind of moved. Never mind, it's okay. It kind of moved there, but it's okay. So the next thing I want to do is the flying one into, so let's see, I never can get these right round the way that they should be. Let's see, so if I look on the picture, right, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll stamp it up and then I'll get it round the right way if I do it on a practice piece. See the way, so it goes that way. So it goes that way. Yeah, that makes sense. It does, it does. Let's just do that up there. Yep, that's fine. I might do one here as well. Let's just kind of took off. There we go. Let's just give that a wipe. And let's do some more grasses as well. So we've got this. This is the bigger kind of reeds. So let's use that block as well. Move that to the side. And I just want to kind of fill this bit in. There we go. Yep, that's nice. Let's move that away because I want to put this in, but I don't want to do the whole thing. That's fine, and I'll just do the very tops of these here at his feet. That's fine. Go. Keep them in camera view. Don't want to. Right, I think that's all I'm going to do with this one. Right, let's get another heron. Where's the one with the? This is the one that's got the very long. Quite big though. It's too big, I think, still for that. What's this one? This is the bigger one that flies off, isn't it? So I need to stamp it and see how it goes first. That's probably what goes that way. It's probably the best way to do it. So let's just do that one kind of just flying off. Oh, I don't know. I don't like that. What have I done there? Don't know. Doesn't look right, does it? I might have to do that one again. Or I might have to cut it out and pop it on. Yeah, it's not quite what I had envisaged. It's probably because I didn't actually dry these off. I forgot to dry my inks off, which was silly of me. Never mind. Right, let's just do another few bits of reed on here, and then let's just do reed here. I don't know if I'll use this one now. I may have to cut a new bit out and just it's not quite worked properly. Right, this bit could have actually a wee bit more on there and just be going on there at the edge, which is quite nice. This one could have a kind of bit up the middle. That would work. And I think I can just pop one at the very edge of here. That's fine. They're all fine apart from that. I'm not very happy with that, but I may have to just go with it. Right. So I think that's all I'm going to do for this one anyway. Right, let's just wipe this away. And I'll be back in a minute because I need to dry these off. Right, so I've come back, I've dried them off, and I've decided I've got a black background here. I've decided I don't think I'm going to use that messy one that I had. I've put it in the bin because I didn't like it. And I've decided just to use two and then use this most beautiful words, which I'll try and fit in either in two halves. So that's my idea. So either have it like that or like that, or I can have this one and this one, but I like that, so I think I'm going to go for that. And then I'll just have the two bits of word. And I did find another stamp that I'd quite like to use oh gosh, a lorry with a skip going down there making a big noise. I don't know if you heard that, but it's quite loud. So just to add these little birds into the sky, to just add an extra element to it before I get it stuck down. So where's Twilight gone? It's over here. Perhaps I should have used Nocturne. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, I just want to stamp it again to see which way these birds kind of go. I think they go that. Oh no, I don't know. Let's see. I think they do go that way actually. Yeah, I think they do. So let's just do some here. That's fine. That was just to kind of fill that bit in, and there's a bit here actually that I could just fill in with some reeds at the bottom of this one. I've just seen it looks a bit bare. So I just want the sort of top half of it on there and another wee bit just to fill that kind of in. That's a bit better. Right, we can pop it together and then we'll be done. So keep that bit for another time. Keep that just now because I need it. Right, so let's just pop the black bit down first. So this is just a bit of matte black, which I think is from I don't know if it's Adorable Scorable. Might be, I cannot remember. I'm just going to cut this a bit as well because it's not quite too much of a big border. Alright, better watch my time, yes. That's fine, that'll be fine. So I can pop this down just as a background. That's just fine. It's nice and smooth, that actually. Don't know, I think that probably was Adorable Scoreable. I bought Adorable Scoreable just to try it, and it's actually good when, you know, it doesn't crack or anything. Right, so let's put this lid on for the now. Let's just stamp this, or part of this. I don't think I've used this. It doesn't look like it's been used. No, I think that one's not been used. So it says, the most beautiful things in this world cannot be seen or heard, but felt from within the heart. So I'm thinking just there. So all I want to really kind of do, so I want to get a post-it note, because I don't want to stamp the whole piece at the minute. So if I get a post-it note, what I can do is I can mask off the bit I just wanted to go down to. So I think just to under here, I'm just going to mask that off so that when I stamp it, the ink's not going on to the rest of the stamp, if you see what I mean. That's the best way to do it. So just do that. That's fine, and then take that off, and you've only stamped to there. So I'll pop that into that place, because that's where I've decided I want it to be. And then you do the same with the second half. What you do is find a bit that's a bit squint, sorry to say. So I went down to there, so I want the rest of it, so I'm going to pop that bit on there, and then ink it up, and you'll only get the second half of the stamp like that. And I've just went and messed that up. Oh dear. Right, let's just, and actually just put that over here, because I want it to. That's fine, that's fine. And then the next thing to do is just to add this on to your card. So I can do that now. It's a couple of marks there where I've put my inky fingers around. So just going over around these, make sure we're not squelching out the holes. And in this piece here, go. Got blue in my hands, it's going everywhere. Oh dear, now this time I just want to pop these up on foam tape, which I have somewhere here. So let's get the scissors, where are they? Just here. Smaller. Smaller. It's getting smaller and smaller. I'm just watching my time because I've got to leave in 10 minutes. So I just have to watch my time. I'm ready to go, but I just need to watch my time. Right. So I'll just put this one on here. Like that. go. And okay, so that's my today's card. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll think of doing something similar. I'll put all the information that I've used, all the stuff I've used today in the information box. And yes, please do share, please do like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. And check out my community post if you want to be in the 1000 subscribers giveaway. It'll tell you all the information about it there. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye.